she simply did not realize how harsh she was being.
Range Wilson, fitness, comedy, life.
As summer turned into fall in 2004, I finally got the chance to land a full-time desk at New Regency Productions. I had been temping there 3 or 4 days per week, but during that time, no assistants had left the company. Finally, the assistant to the executive VP of Legal and Business Affairs decided to move on. I felt like I had the inside track for her position. There was only one problem. The head of human resources at New Regency did not even tell me about the open position. Her name was Jenny, and somehow she had gotten the idea that I was only interested in a creative desk. But that was not true at all. Although being the assistant to a creative executive would be the most prestigious position, it would also be the most demanding. Instead, I wanted to focus on my screenwriting. The only way I found out about the position was by checking a website that specialized in entertainment industry jobs. Then, when I approached New Regency, I had difficulty convincing everyone involved that I really wanted the position. The toughest sell was the executive VP who would be my boss, whose name was Bill. But after I explained my situation to him as clearly and convincingly as I could, he reluctantly agreed to give me a shot at the job. That was the good news. The bad news was that I would have to compete against another candidate. Bill had set things up so I would temp for him for 2 days, and then the other candidate would temp for him for 2 days, and then he would pick a winner. I was not too thrilled with this idea because I had already temped for Bill several times and felt like I had proven myself. But Jenny and HR liked the idea, so I had no choice but to go along. But it turned out that my former experience working for Bill gave me a nice advantage. I was already familiar with his quirks, and also familiar with many of the Hollywood players who were his most frequent contacts. As long as I did not screw anything up, I felt like I still had the inside track on the job. It did not hurt that everyone else at New Regency was on my side, with the possible exception of Jenny and HR. During my 2-day assignment, everything went smoothly. Bill never even once glanced in my direction, but I had expected that behavior and did not take it personally. Instead, I focused on completing my tasks cheerfully and professionally. After my 2-day assignment, all I could do was await my fate. But it turned out I did not have to wait long. The other temp did not even get asked back for her second day. Instead, New Regency called me and offered me the job. But Bill's vote of confidence did not stop Jenny from harshing my mellow. After I officially got hired, I made a P-Touch label with my name on it and stuck it on the spot where my official name tag would eventually go. Jenny took down the label and sent me a nasty email warning me to tone down my enthusiasm for my job and that I should not make any further efforts to undermine the system. I sent her an email back apologizing and promising to toe the line when it came to mission-critical issues like nameplates. Jenny's husband Brian also worked at New Regency, and when he got wind of the email, he stopped by my desk to apologize on her behalf. He said she did not intend to be mean when she sent those sort of emails, but that she simply did not realize how harsh she was being. I appreciated his gesture, but I was not so sure I was ready to forgive Jenny. Maybe she did not intend to be mean, but the whole point of being nice is that it takes work. Especially because she was the head of HR, I felt like she should make some effort to welcome new employees. Instead, she had me looking over my shoulder, worried that I would violate some obscure corporate policy that only she cared about. But as it turned out, that little drama was the only speed bump on an otherwise smooth road. Everyone else in New Regency was very welcoming and very friendly. There was none of the borderline psychotic behavior that was common at other organizations like Innovative Artists. I eventually moved on from New Regency, but I have nothing but good memories from my time there, if you don't count that mean girl in HR. But as it turned out, another career opportunity did come my way shortly after I joined New Regency. Tune in next time to find out what happened when I dove headfirst into the world of high-stakes online poker. Until then, click the icon to subscribe, the playlist to catch up on my life videos, or watch a video that YouTube has picked for you personally. My name is Range Wilson, and I'll see you next time.